Escorting the parade today, Lieutenant Mike Voorhees. Thanks to the Columbus Police Department and all the officers who were assisting today, helping to make the parade a safe and successful event.
You heard the flyover just moments ago being performed by members of the 180th Fighter Wing out of Toledo, Ohio. Thank you to the crew of today's flight, honoring our veterans, Major Chris Foster, pilot, and Captain Andrew Hall.
This float here passing the parade stand now is this float entitled Sacrifice. Lima Company Marines of the 3rd Battalion, 25th Marine Regiment, and Gold Star family members of Lima Company Marines with us. 2005, Lima Company deployed to Al Anbar province in Iraq with 184 Marines. Over multiple security and stability operations, the company fought through 84 enemy engagements and was awarded 59 Purple Hearts. 22 Marines and a Navy corpsman made the ultimate sacrifice, making this the hardest hit unit of the Iraq War. And we continue to acknowledge their great sacrifice. Welcome home and thank you.
Next up, moving in front of the grandstand, Colonel Tom Moe served as a fighter pilot during the Vietnam War, a POW from 1968 to 1973. While captive, then Captain Moe was ever defiant and conducted himself along with his fellow prisoners with incredible sacrifice and strength. Upon returning home, he remained in the United States Air Force and held numerous positions to include commanding a fighter squadron, an inspiration to all. Thank you, Colonel Tom Moe, United States Air Force, retired and Vietnam veteran.
Now, each of these cars carries veterans who fought for their country, and today we say thank you again from a grateful nation. The World War II veterans, the Korean War veterans, Persian Gulf, Desert Storm veterans. And Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, and New Dawn veterans. And they're the Vietnam veterans.
And a car as well representing our POWs, MIA, in honor of our missing and prisoners of war. And now the Wesley Ridge Retirement Community. The men on this bus not only represent Wesley Ridge Retirement of Reynoldsburg, they also represent the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and Marines. These veterans also represent World War II and the Korean Wars. We see you. Thank you.
And a big welcome to Waverly. Under the direction of Zach Ross, Tom Patterson, and Steve Lummer, the 25th performance for the Waverly High School Marching Band at the Millvets Veterans Parade.
Thank you, Waverly Band. And Grandview Heights Police Department Officer Mark Biba. Officer Biba is a Vietnam War era veteran. He served 1974 to 1978 with the United States Marine Corps. Happy birthday, Marines!
The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections State Honor Guard, recognized throughout the nation as one of the best honor guards in the country, comprised of the ODRC's finest employees. This team exemplifies the meaning of flawless when representing the state of Ohio, while competing against honor guards from other cities and states.
And disabled American veterans, thank you for your service. The United States submarine veterans are marching with a 1/16th scale model of the USS Columbus, which is an active duty submarine currently based in Norfolk, Virginia. It is a Los Angeles class nuclear powered submarine named for the city of Columbus. The motto of the USS Columbus is "All seas are navigable." The crew consists of 12 officers and 98 enlisted sailors. We salute you.
Now let's welcome the Northland High School Marching Band, directed by Alex Gerhard, with drill team instructor Layaya Saeed. Thank you for marching with us today, Northland.
J.P. Morgan Chase established the Office of Military and Veterans Affairs in 2011, which drives veteran initiatives woven into the fabric of how they do business. J.P. Morgan Chase bringing the energy today. Love to see it. They have hired more than 16,000 veteran and service members since 2011. Marching today are members of their Vets Business Resource Group, accompanied by their partner business resource groups across the firm. J.P. Morgan Chase.
Great participation, Chase. Well done. Thanks again to the National Veterans Memorial and Museum for involvement here today. Lieutenant General Mike Farrader is with us, along with NVMM staff. The only museum in America that honors all of our veterans from all branches and services. Thank you, NVMM. Going to be a busy weekend for these folks.
And General Farrader right here with us.
General Farrader.
Honor Flight Columbus. We honor our senior veterans by taking them to Washington, D.C. for the day, allowing them to tell their stories and give them the welcome home they never received. Thank you to the Columbus-based Honor Flight crews along with Southwest Airlines.
And now, straight out of Clintonville, is the mayor here? There he is. Whetstone High School Marching Band.
To the Whetstone High School Marching Band. The Ancient Order of Hibernians, America's oldest Irish Catholic fraternal organization, founded in May of 1836. The order can trace its roots back to a series of similar societies that existed in Ireland for more than 300 years.
And here comes the American Legion, Department of Ohio. The nation's largest wartime veteran service organization, committed to mentoring young people and sponsorship of wholesome programs in our communities, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting a strong national security, and continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans.
And moving in now, Centennial High School Marching Band and cheerleaders. The Stars Band is honored to play in the annual Veterans Day Parade and want to thank all of those who have served.
Next up, the Jewish War Veterans. Founded in 1896, Jewish War Veterans are the nation's oldest veterans service organization. And parading today, we have Herbert Graff, a past national commander, and Steve Seeskin, the local post commander.
Moving through the intersection now, the Fallen 15, an organization dedicated to enriching the lives of our veterans and military survivor communities.
And how about that Lincoln Continental there? Yeah. That is sweet. Gentlemen, thank you for your service.
General Harris, there's room for you here.
And there is, it's Warren Motts from Motts Military Museum with his daughter Lori. Hey guys. Watts Military Museum, the jewel of Groveport, the finest small military museum in the nation. Always telling the story of brave service people. And that's a 1952 Jeep that Warren's driving there. He's the director, of course, and he'll bring along some more of his historic vehicles that are on display down at the museum. Hey, Ed Reeves. War dog handler in the Vietnam era.
Warren's 82 today.
Warren is 82 today. Happy birthday, Warren! Shares his birthday with the Marines. Love that.
Interesting to note, of the 4,000 war dogs who were deployed to Vietnam, only a couple of hundred made it home. And they are remembered with a special memorial at Watts Military Museum.
Moving into the intersection now, please welcome Briggs Bruins Marching Band. Consisting of students from all over the West Side, this band provides culturally responsive educational opportunities for all. Please welcome Briggs Bruins. And now the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Department of Ohio, is the largest and oldest war veteran service organization. This is a long and proven history of providing vital assistance and support to America's service members, veterans, and their families. From fighting for veterans benefits on Capitol Hill to financial grants, transition support, and more.
And the gentlemen in the red jackets, the Marine Corps League Belleau Wood Detachment, the only congressionally chartered U.S. Marine Corps-related veterans organization in the country. Again, a happy birthday to the Marines.
The Ohio History Connection is a statewide organization with the mission to spark discoveries of Ohio's stories. Located on 11th Avenue, Ohio History Connection carries our history services for Ohio and its citizens, focused on persevering and sharing the state's history.
Here comes the Lyndon McKinley Marching Band. Be sure to give them a nice warm welcome here. The unstoppable, mighty Marching Panthers, the premier marching band in all of Central Ohio. They've won numerous awards in the last year, including first place in the 2021 Classic for Columbus Battle of the Bands, second in the Music Through the Streets Battle of the Bands, and they performed at the HBCU All-Star Game. How about those Panthers?
Come on up in here now.
Please welcome Lyndon McKinley.
Watch out now.
Are you a McKinley alum?
I'm East High School.
Oh, you're East Coast.
I'm East High School.
You're a Tiger then.
Come on up here, Lyndon.
Columbus Veteran Affairs Police Department joining us now. Sergeant Vanley, retired Army Sergeant, First Class, prior Airborne Infantry, Military Police and Investigations, has served with the VA Police since 2011. Officer Arnold started federal service with the Department of Homeland Security in 2016 and has served with the VA Police as an officer since 2018. Thank you for your service, and now as a VA police officer.
Approaching now through the intersection of Broad and High, the National Guard, Color Guard.
Come on now. Come on now.
Under the command of Major General John C. Harris, Jr., who's also the Adjutant General, a member of the Governor's Cabinet, and responsible for the command of the Ohio National Guard and the military readiness of the Ohio Militia. The Ohio National Guard consists of the Ohio Army National Guard, the Air National Guard, the Military Reserve, the Ohio Naval Militia, totaling more than 16,000 personnel.
And moving in now, please welcome the 122nd Army Band of the Ohio National Guard. Since 1944, the Ohio National Guard's 122nd Army Band has been a staple of the music tradition of the United States.
We got our own band.
That's cool.
They give us some pointers.
That's cool.
The 121st Air Refueling Wing will deliver ready citizen airmen to meet the demands of our communities, state, and nation, wherever and whenever it's needed. The unit accomplishes their mission without fail by ensuring that every airman, as well as their family, is mentally, physically, and emotionally prepared to provide combat air power in a contested battle space. Based out of Rickenbacker Air National Guard Base, the Air Wing provides worldwide air refueling and airlift support to U.S. military and allied forces using the KC-135 Stratotanker.
And comprising of over 10,600 soldiers, Ohio's Army National Guard is the 6th largest in the United States, providing infantry, armor, artillery, engineering, transportation. The list goes on. The Marion Franklin High School Band joining us now, the prize of the South Side. The Red Devils, under the direction of Alex Toth and drumline specialist Dylan Clark. The Red Devils are always proud to support those who served our country. Can you believe the weather we are having today? Oh, it is incredible. It is a beautiful day for a parade, a beautiful day to honor those who served. Of course, that is every day.
And coming up now, the Westland High School Air Force Junior ROTC unit, one of the original 20 Junior ROTC units established in the U.S. and the first in Ohio. Westland, now a legacy unit, serving the Columbus metro area for 66 years.
And the Columbus South High School Army JROTC program. Columbus South High School, the program there is the #1 Army JROTC program in the state of Ohio. The unit gained national recognition in 2021, competing at the JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl National Championships in Washington, D.C. The South team finished 11th in the nation for the leadership competition out of the nearly 1,700 schools who participated in the preliminary rounds.
And here is the West High School Army Junior ROTC, led by Cadet Battalion Commander Major Foster. Go Cowboy Battalion.
Fort Hays Junior ROTC program is grounded in the Air Force core values of integrity, service before self, and excellence in all we do.
And the Afrocentric Marching Band, comprised of 3rd to 12th grade students from Columbus Afrocentric Early College. under the direction of Deontay Reese and Lovell Tufts.
And now we have the Fort Hays Junior ROTC program. Here they are. The cadets have accomplished a successful blood drive with more scheduled this winter and spring. All cadet goals are 30 hours of community service before June. Let's hear it for the airmen of Fort Hays. And now moving in, the Afrocentric Marching Band. Let's hear it for them. Comprised of 3rd through 12th grade students from Columbus Afrocentric Early College.
All right now.
Sound good. That's a good school.
Yeah. Oh.
That's Mary. Mary was a flag.
The Columbus Division of Fire Honor Guard joining us now. The mission to serve our community by preventing emergencies through education and inspection, minimizing injury, death, and property destruction due to fire, natural disaster, and other emergencies while providing timely and effective emergency medical services. Please welcome the Columbus Division of Fire Honor Guard.
Firefighters in the nation.
Rounding the corner now, Nationwide Insurance. Columbus has been home to Nationwide from the beginning. Their corporate headquarters comprised of 5 downtown buildings and houses more than 11,000 associates. Another 3,000 plus people work in the nearby business campuses. Many of the associates are veterans, and the partnership makes them strong. So proud to partner with our veteran community, they tell us, and our veteran associates at Nationwide.
Nationwide.
And just back from Finland, let's say hello to our Columbus Blue Jackets here. They'll be hosting their Military Appreciation Night, always a huge event. This year on Thursday, January 5th. First 1,000 fans at the arena received the free camo CBJ hat that's become a collector's item over the
Hi,
years.
Stinger.
Stinger on board. If you'd like tickets to the January 5th Military Appreciation Night, just go to BlueJackets.com. Go Jackets! Turner Construction is here, and their mission is to honor, support, and connect with military members, veterans, and their families by making a home for veterans where they can keep their identity and are empowered to use their skills and experiences.
And your Mifflin Marching Punchers. Welcome, directed by Dr. Brad Walsh and the drill team instructor, Ebony McIntosh, cheerleading coach, Patricia Jones.
Fast Signs of Columbus celebrating 26 years in the city. Magnetic car signs and banners generously donated by Fast Signs here today.
And MASH Pantry and Resource, serving the military and service heroes. No veteran, military family, or survivor will go without.
Now, who are these folks? That's the Mid-Ohio Jeeper Organization.
Hi, buddy. Hello. Mid-Ohio Jeeper organization fully supporting our veterans, armed forces, and first responders. While not off-roading, the group supports numerous charity events each year throughout the Midwest. Nothing like rock crawling down High Street. And the Franklin County Auditor's Office. The Franklin County Auditor's Office joining us now, a leader in public service, providing quality, cost-effective information and services to all Franklin County residents. Thank you to Michael Stinziano, who I believe is on the
Right there.
Yes, right there. For continued support to veterans and mill vets.
And strolling casually down Broad Street now is your Franklin County engineer, Cornell Robertson. Hey, Cornell. Cornell and his team would like to thank our veterans as well, including those veterans who continue to serve their community as members of the Franklin County Engineers Office. Snow is coming. Are you ready? All right.
All right, do you hear that sound? Here come the Cougars.
All right.
Turning the corner right now, the Beechcroft Band, under the direction of Jason Wetter and Mike Concrieve. Beechcroft moving in right now. Please welcome the Cougars.
Welcome now to the Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, representing more than 2,000 veterans among their 18,000 members in Ohio. Thanks again for your support, gentlemen.
And QFM 96 Radio, rockin' Central Ohio for the last 45 years. The QFM 96 Red, White, and Q Fund has awarded over $100,000 in grants to local veteran, active military, and first responder charities since its inception 5 years ago.
I thought we cracked down on this stuff. All right, the Alibaba Temple number 53 of the Masonic Shrine Organization, led by Captain Charles Smith and past potentates.
All right, brothers.
Oh, line them up. And welcoming now, Huntington National Bank. It's been more than 150 years since Huntington Bank was founded. Since then, it's grown into one of the largest and most respected banks in the Midwest, with $175 billion in assets and a network of branches and ATMs across 10 states. At Huntington, they tell us, we value and support our men and women in uniform, military veterans, active service members, and members of the Guard and Reserve. They are committed to making investments in our military colleagues. They want to show appreciation for our customers who are current or former military members, as they have made countless sacrifices for our nation.
All right, wait for it, Senator Craig. Here come the Tigers. Oh, yeah. Sneaking up on us here. If my script serves me correctly, East High School coming into view.
Oh, my goodness. Come on up in here now. Watch out now.
For your viewing pleasure, folks, you have to see this little girl at the corner of Broad and High.
She's
who is
got
having,
the moves for sure.
She's having her best parade experience ever.
Yes. And this is how you make an entrance. Wow!
Yeah.
Yes!
And congratulations on one of your best football seasons in a long time.
Please welcome the East High Marching Tigers Band. High Marching Tigers Band.
East High, where we make you wait, and then you're glad you did.
Weighing in now, veterans and classic cars make a great combination, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at these beauties and say hello to the veterans who drive them. As these cars move through, we want to thank our dignitaries here on the platform. Senator Herschel Craig, Mayor Andrew Ginther, Commissioner Kevin Boyce, Adjutant General John Harris,
Clayton County Treasurer. They're beautiful.
State Department of Veterans Services, Sean McCarthy joining us here on the platform as well. And our City of Columbus City veteran employees. Big shout out to all the employees here in the City of Columbus and especially our veterans. Columbus is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We know that. Thank you for your service. More of our veterans with the City of Columbus here as well.
And these are the mobile City Hall vehicles. They provide on-scene communications and coordinations for city leaders. State-of-the-art technology enhancing the on-scene commander's ability to quickly resolve problems from a remote site.
And joining us now, the Eastmoor Academy Marching Warriors. Proud to show their thanks. As we remember the sacrifice of our veterans, their family, and friends, Eastmoor Academy Marching Warriors, under the direction of Fahim Najib, and the drill team, under the direction of Tess Stranley, go Warriors! Academy.
Here comes the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association, made up of combat veterans who ride motorcycles for a hobby.
Big shout out to Coda, now the finest city bus services in the state. Did you know that veterans can ride for half price? a veteran-friendly employer with endless opportunities? Go to CODA.com.
Good, Coda.
We also want to welcome here on the platform Ohio Air National Guard Chief of Staff Brigadier General David Johnson, Army Colonel Matt Woodruff, Ohio State Command Sergeant Major Sheldon Chambliss, Ohio State Command Chief Command Sergeant Major Troy Taylor, thank you to CODA.
So Carl Schwischer is a trustee with Milvets for over 40 years. Sorry to get it right.
And coming up with the train now, a business that my wife and I personally kept in business during the pandemic, Swisher and Sons Painting. Creative Paints is how you know them here locally.
Trustee for 40 years. Carl, right there.
Carl Swisher here, a trustee with Milvets for 44 years.
Yeah, good guy.
And joining us now, Ohio Dominican University Marching Panther Band. Celebrating their 20th anniversary as a performing group, we are proud to honor those in service and to those who have served our great nation. Also joining us here on the platform, Defense Supplies Center Columbus Brigadier General Gail Atkins, DLA Land and Maritime. Ken Watson, DLA Land and Maritime, DSCC Deputy Commander. Tony C, Chief Facilities Management, DLA. Michael Wood, Deputy Site Director. Uh-oh, Bob, you got some explaining to do here.
Oh, I do. You'll notice the Toys for Tots boxes as Santa and Mrs. Claus approach. And hello, Santa. Hello, Mrs. Claus. Great to see you both. And the Marine Corps helping us out again this year with our Toys for Tots drive, which is coming up December 3rd. And if you would like to drop by our studios with a new unwrapped toy, we'd appreciate it that day. Or by all means, drop one into the boxes that are scattered around through the parade route.
One right in front of us, right here.
Right here, yeah. Toys for Tots coming up. Happy to help you again this year, Santa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2022 Milvets Veterans Parade. Milvets of Central Ohio would like to thank everyone for your support, our veterans, their families, and to Milvets Ohio. If you'd like to know more about Milvets or you want to volunteer, please go to milvetsohio.org. We would love to see you serve alongside them. Thank you all so much. Thank you to those who serve. Thank you for your service as a family. Enjoy this beautiful day.